Okay, so I recently found out that you need 99 crafting to make a Hydrix amulet, and I have 94. So after about 2 to 2.5 hours spent gathering orange spices, because after I made the amulet, I found out you need 99 crafting to string it as well, so I had to go back to Hellcat to finally have the Hydrix amulet. So we're going to be enchanting this thing and turning it into an Amulet of Souls. An Amulet of Souls was recently buffed, so it makes protection prayers even stronger, so that sounds super useful for Araxxor, and therefore I'm going to be using this thing, and I thought it was worth making just because the buff makes it actually pretty good for Araxxor, and on top of that it has the best stats in the game for a necklace. Okay, so I'm trying out Rax with the new gear, the Amulet of Souls and the Ring of Vigor that I just purchased recently, and man, it's making a difference. I got a 731, and this kill went nowhere near as smoothly as my previous record, the 737, went. So we're going to start off here with Magic Logs, which is a pretty terrible drop, but honestly, if I just get a pretty good kill in terms of like RNG, hit pretty good with my snapshots and all, honestly, I will get a new record with this setup probably pretty quick. Oh wow, I actually completed a challenge entirely at Araxxor. I haven't done any combat in like the past 2 days, so killing monsters, I think it was level 120 and above, did it entirely here. But anyway, loot is going to be the battle staves, and man, this weapon hilt is going to happen one day. I feel it coming, it just might be today. Okay, we could use some luck this kill. Let's see. Maybe not so much, but Adior, coal, that's fine. That's a good amount of smithing XP and Artisan's Workshop at the very least. Okay, so this is my 5th kill today and the last kill today. I'm pretty shocked about a snipe that hit 13k. Apparently snipe was fixed where it doesn't like give you an auto attack sometimes when you use the ability, but I still got one, and the auto attack hit 4k and then the snipe hit 7k. It was insane. And we're gonna get Lantidimes to finish off the day here. Not bad, 2 more days of 2-3, so 10 more chances to potentially get a leg piece, and getting a Fang would be really hype because, well, melee abilities now essentially have wild magic now with the updated Hurricane. Oh wow, I'm just here at Abbey Demons doing a Slayer task, and I got another Abbey 1, which means this is the 3rd one I've had in total. The previous 2 were a long time ago, maybe like 15-20 episodes ago, so it's been a while since the previous Abbey 1s, and I've never had an Abbey Ore, but 3 Abbey 1s now, which is interesting. I mostly just keep them in my trophy tab. I don't have much use for them other than that. Awesome, just got 94 attack. It's been a while since I got an attack level, so it's nice to see that happening. And that marks 5 more to go until 99, which I will get in time. And honestly, if I get many more of these Abbey Demon tasks, it might not take that long because they are super fast using this attuned crystal halberd. Wow, dang, another garb. I'm getting pretty lucky with these garbs, and honestly, if I was on a main account, I wouldn't even be mad. But this is garb number 3. I'm still waiting on that gown drop one day, but, I mean, technically this is the best non-pet drop from Zami, so that's fine. Yeah, boy! Finally got the gown subjugation, so I can now upgrade my bottoms. Well, if you consider it an upgrade anyway. I no longer have to use Gana legs, I can now use subjugation legs, and this is awesome for Slayer. Obviously, these don't grade, and they look real cool. Unfortunately, my attuned ectoplasmate are degraded. I don't have any more ghostly essence for it, so Zami is now going to be much more of a struggle. So I might have to skip out on a few Zami tasks in the future until I can get some more ghostly essence. Nice, man. This is like the trip of the drops. We got another drop here, a Zami hilt. Not a terribly useful one. That's, I believe, the 2nd time I've ever had a Zami hilt. My yak got glitched, which happens fairly often. I wish that would be fixed, but oh well. And I also got a Steam Battle Staff that I didn't record because it's, you know, it's a Steam Battle Staff. It's not terribly important, but I could make a Zami Godsword, and then I could have like 2 out of the 4 unique Godswords done. Alright, first kill of the day, and you might notice something different. I'm using a Royal Crossbow. Why would you do that? Well, unfortunately, I turned my attuned crystal weapon seed into a halberd because it's very good for Slayer, and I've been working on Slayer. And also, I'm a scrub and brought green fingers to Rax, which, believe it or not, actually does not help with Rax. Hey, not bad. We got a pheromone. That means tomorrow we can do 10 kills instead of 5. I'll take that. That's pretty cool. First non-leg drop in like 100 kills. So, first unique non-leg drop in like 100 kills, I should say. But anyway, I'll keep going. Okay, and we got kill number 2, and we're gonna get coins from it. Not too bad. I've been pretty lucky with the brews, I guess, on the bright side. Been getting a lot of them lately. Okay, Araxxor, kill number 3, and thank you for the Fang. Oh, wow. Not bad. 2 Onyxes. That's nice. Especially because I need them now to recharge my Amulet of Souls, and who knows, maybe even Ring of Death in the future. I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself, but it may happen. 2 more chances for a Fang or something else of that ilk, and let's do it. Alright, we got the kill, and I think yet again I was fooled by the orange text popping up as soon as Araxxor died, but this kill we're going to get more coins and rocktails, and I think I'm going to do one more just because I have 14 minutes left on my aura, because the first aura I used green fingers by mistake. So we might be able to squeeze a 6th kill in for today. Alright, that's kill number 6, and unfortunately that's all for today, but I can look forward to tomorrow because we got 10 kills if I use that pheromone to do. Oh man, well, 47 accumulated times. Not a great ending to the Araxxor day, but looking forward to the reset so I can do some more. Alright, the next day has come, and this is the big day. I'm going to be doing a lot of kills and then pheromoning and then a lot of kills again. So 401k to start off the day. That's never a bad way to start off the day with your 401k, but yeah, pretty decent. Alright, so let's keep doing kills. I got like 9 to 11 more to go depending on how ambitious I feel. Okay, I will take an order of a web or a fang or water talismans. Alright, I think I'm done with Araxxor for this stint anyway. I'm going to wait for my sharpshooter order to recharge because I've been doing Araxxor with vampirism because sharpshooter's on cooldown. And what I've discovered is Araxxor without sharpshooter is like a vacuum without a dust bag. It just sucks. So anyway, Runor, okay. I'm going to do quite a few more kills, but not until sharpshooter is recharged, and it only costs like 40 of the Viswax to extend the aura as well. So it's quite cheap Viswax wise, and then I can get quite a few kills done with that. Okay, we're skipping a few kills ahead here because I didn't want to fill the entire video with Araxxor, and I've used up all my sharks, so I'm using Baron sharks instead because that's all I got. And we're going to get Onyx bolts, and you guys didn't see the previous 2 loots, but that's actually back-to-back-to-back Onyx bolts, so I now have a lot of Onyx bolts. And yeah, I could use them and potentially get slightly easier kills instead of using the Royal bolts, but they do help for a lot, so I might need that money sometime in the future. Okay, this marks the end of my Araxxorine for today, and also I've done 18 Araxxor kills in the last 24 hours, and I think that's pretty sweet. That's quite a bit for me, at least. And we're going to end off with U-Logs. Unfortunately, no weapon hilts or weapon pieces. However, we're up to 147 kills, so very close to the 150 mark, which is just kind of a nice milestone. And hopefully I'll, finish off this leg bottom eventually. It's 1-3 rotation tomorrow, so I can still do the 3rd path. It's definitely more annoying, but definitely still doable. Awesome, just finished off an Ice Trichorm's task, which is a great task for Ironman, obviously, because you get Crushed Nests. I didn't get a lot this task, but I got 104 Runite Ore, which is apparently a drop off the rare drop table, and that's awesome, because that's a lot of Runite Ore. Anyway, I got a Staff of Light, too, just a very, very good task to get. I also caved in and bought some bonds to get this legendary pet, just because apparently it makes it a lot easier for Araxxor, because you can use a pouch on the pet, and then it can't be killed by the swipes. And I forget to heal my yak a lot, so that's going to help out, and also it can pick up stuff while you're slaying, which makes Slayer easier. And we got Dark Beast, which is one of the best tasks to have Legendary Pet for, because he'll just pick up all the drops, and I can focus on killing the Dark Beast instead of picking stuff up. Dang, almost missed that level. We just got 91 woodcutting, not bad. It was AFKing, working on some homework and all that good stuff, so yeah, there we go. It's a little bit difficult to AFK any of the other skills that I still have left to get to 90, like Divination's kinda there, but it's not really super AFK, so I'll just work on woodcutting and try to get up to crystal trees as soon as possible, so that should be a nice goal. Okay, so it has been recently revealed to me that all these Gobi relics do is they just give you Gobi reputation, and I'm not really that thrilled about Gobi reputation. It's not that hard to just do tasks to get the reputation, so I think what I'm going to do is cash all of these in for XP instead, and this should be a really, really good amount of agility XP. Okay, so I did some math, and I have 57 of these relics, and they give 5.9k XP each, so that's 335k agility XP in relics. That's insane! And we're going to get 90 agility here, and man, that's beautiful. So 90 agility is done, and I just have 90 fletching, which is like halfway, and the other 90s, well, we've talked about this before, so we're not going to go into it, but basically, Pyramid Plunder is the main thing keeping me from 90 y'all. I just gotta build up some motivation, go there, and just bust out some levels, man. But I'm gonna finish using the rest of these agility things, and I wish agility training was this easy. Normally, I could do this all day. Alright, I just finished off a challenge to pickpocket heroes. I'm trying to determine whether some of these pickpocketing challenges are worth it. I got 38k XP for pickpocketing all the heroes. I'm going to turn it in and see how much XP I got. And also it took me around 25 to 30 minutes in that range. And I was a little bit distracted, so I probably could have done it in less time. But we're going to see if this was worth it or not. Okay, so we turn the challenge into the challenge mistress, and we get 105k XP. So we add that up with the XP that I got from the challenge itself is 142k XP. And all told, over an hour, that's about 300k XP an hour if you count up the total XP that I got from doing all that. So yeah, I guess it's worth it. And even though pickpocketing challenges are definitely not pleasant, they are technically worth doing, at least up until the point where you can pickpocket elves instead. Alright, back to doing some more Araxxor, and it is 1-3, so I'm just doing path 1. So if I get a leg piece, I'm going to be sad because I need the bottom. But we're going to get 50 rune ore for our first drop here, and 20 blues. Not too bad. Pretty standard stuff. Alright, and this kill marks a pretty cool milestone, I guess. It's 150 total kills on Araxxor. So let's loot, and we get water talisman. So 150 kills with no weapon piece as of yet. But at the same time, if you go this dry, every single kill that comes up, you have like a really high chance to get weapon piece, or at least that's how I like to think about it. It's time to get another level. I just finished up a Judenko's challenge. It was extended as well, so this one should be getting a lot of XP. Maybe 100k Hunter would be really nice. Oh, only 75k Hunter. That's still a good chunk. Didn't take too long to get it. And 87 Hunter, so I'm trying to gradually level up skill by skill and even them all out, so I'll have to get like a construction level and a thieving level to continue that trend, but 87 Hunter is pretty nice. Okay, I think I'm ready to go for another 90 skill, and one thing that you might notice right off the bat is my cash stack has really dwindled. I just spent 16 mil making almost 11,000 mahogany logs into mahogany planks, which was quite expensive, and also took a lot of time running between the bank and the sawmill, but this should be enough for 90 construction banked, I believe, as long as my calculations are correct. Yeah, 1.6 mil to go, and I also have full constructor's gear and a sculpting chisel, so that should be 6% XP boost, or maybe even 7%, I'm not sure how it works. The sculpting chisel probably stacks on top of the 6% from the constructor's outfit, but anyway, I should be able to get 99 or 90 construction within a couple hours or so, so I'm going to start working on that now. So here's the first construction level. I'm sure a lot more of these will be coming, but it did not take long at all to get 87 construction. Not bad, and I also just recently remembered that I do have the construction ability, which saves planks, so I'm getting a lot of the mahogany planks back that I would be using normally, and that means I'm going to use less planks, so that's always a good thing. Time for another con level. That one really did not take too long. There's a lot of XP between these levels, but you also just train so fast at the same time with these mahogany prawn brokers. So 88 construction, and we have under a million to go until 90. 455k till the next level, but that's going to take like under an hour. This is just ridiculously fast doing this. I very nearly built this last pawnbroker before pulling up Camtasia. However, we're going to get 89 construction here, which is good. Means one last level to go, only 500k more XP, and then I'm done with construction. Not forever, but for a good amount of time. So I'm excited to get construction finally over with because, well, it is a very fast skill, but I wouldn't exactly call it fun either. Okay, so the construction grind really did not take all that long at all. It was only about a couple hours to get from 86 to 90 construction. It felt like a lot longer, of course, but we're done with this skill, getting it to 90 at least, so 4 more to go. And that feels really awesome, getting construction out of the way. It's one of the harder skills for Ironman because, well, collecting those mahogany logs takes a while. But honestly, all I did is I just set my kingdom on mahogany logs for a few months, and that's all it took, so I didn't really have to collect any of myself. However, that's going to be much more difficult getting it to 99, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. Another thieving level down. That's level 87. Got 3 more to go until 90, and, well, I still got some more at Pyramid Plunder until then. And unfortunately, you can't really pickpocket elves. I think the first level that you can pickpocket elves in Elf City is 91, but then you can only pickpocket 1 tribe, so you honestly have to get up to more like 92 or 93 before you do that, so I'm stuck at Plunder until then. But 3 levels to go until I'm done for a while at least with level 90. Alright guys, another day of Araxxor is complete. I only did 4 kills today, but I am done because I got signed because Araxxor just refused to spawn his minions on path 3 and spawn them on path 4, or on phase 4 instead. So yeah, nothing interesting drops wise today, just like the standard rune ore, magic logs, stuff like that. And we have one more day to attempt to get this leg piece before the end of this episode. Time for a hunter level, so we're going to get 88. Not bad, 2 more to go till 90 hunter. And I have just been mostly working on skilling for quite a while here. It's, not always the easiest thing to do, but hunter is getting pretty close, and honestly, grinding walls are so fast it wouldn't take long at all to get to 90. I might just go ahead and decide to grind that out really quickly. Alright guys, well this is going to be it for Araxxor for this episode, and it looks like we did not manage to get a weapon, which really sucks. So many people in the comments of the last video were saying, you're going to get a weapon this episode, it's going to happen. Well, it didn't happen, and I am going to take a break from Rax as well, because I'm not going to do it when Path 2 is open, but the next 2-3 rotation, I will be Raxing, and hopefully we will both finish the second spider leg, as well as finally get a weapon piece on this account at that time. That's going to be doing it for this episode, so before we wrap things up here, we're going to take a look at the stats. And I'm right now 9 total levels away from 90 in all skills. So that's going to be the goal that I'm setting for next episode, as long as, of course, making a spider leg weapon. Whether that happens or not is, well, it's very based on RNG, but we will have another 2-3 rotation. And if I do 6 kills a day, that's 36 kills total throughout those 4 days. So I think that's a really good chance to finally get that done, or at least get our second leg done. So one of those two things we gotta say is bound to happen. Also, one thing that I haven't really been doing is showing you guys my bank, so I'm going to do that really quickly. Even though it looks like I'm very low on cash at the moment, down to 10 mil, I have this massive drops tab. And if I alked everything and crafted all the stuff like dragon hides and battle staves, and then alked everything, this is many mils, and could definitely pay for something like 99 prayer or 99 summoning if I wanted to go for that. But I definitely want to keep this drops tab intact for as long as possible, just because it looks awesome, until the point where I really need the money for something. As for the rest of the banks, for most of the tabs we don't have a whole lot going on. The farming tab here is definitely very expansive, but it's mostly just a lot of seeds that I use for trading farming. Of course, I'm getting close to 93 farming. Summoning tab here, and man, it has been a while since I've shown you guys the bank. It's really changed quite a bit. I have a lot of runes here. I definitely buy runes from the shops every single day, because I try to do the Viswax every day. And I used a lot of Viswax on quick teleport, so I'm running very low on that. So I have to make sure to do that every single day. Here's kind of like the skilling tab, where I put all the supplies that I could be using in skilling in here. And I'm storing up on like a ton of ores, and 3.6k addy ore, 1.2k rune ore. That could be so much smithing XP if I used it. A lot of logs. All these maple logs are from my kingdom, so over time they just add up. They add up so fast, and you get tons. Here's my potions tab, so I use all of these quite often. Obviously, it's stuff like Araxxor. It looks like I'm running very low on brews. I don't have any regular brews, just brew flasks. But I also have like 780 crush nests, so I'm pretty much set in terms of potions, and even stuff like prayer potions. I just have so many. So at the moment, I'm really completely set when it comes to supplies for PVM, at least on the potion side of things. The food side of things, not so much. I have a ton of monkfish, but this is the gear tab right here, probably the pride and joy of my bank. So I have a lot of God Wars dungeon armor that I use for Slayer and PVM as well, because I don't have any player on ports armor yet, so I'm rocking the Armadillo for stuff like Araxxor. And I have pretty much the full set of subjugation. I just need the gloves. I have pretty much the full set of Armadillo. I just need the helm. And for Bandos, I only have the top and bottom, unfortunately, but I don't go there as often because, of course, I've been to Armadillo and Zamorak a lot because of Slayer tasks. And finally, the only tab left other than my drops tab, I have my random junk quest tab, stuff that I probably shouldn't be throwing away, at least not most of it, but I don't need it right now. Anyway, that does it for my bank, so thank you guys for watching, and I'm glad I remembered to finally show it off. A few people have been asking to see it, so there you go. And I will see you guys with the next episode in about a week or so, and hopefully the Araxxor weapon will happen this time. I'm really looking forward to it. That's like the main goal on Runescape at the moment, other than 90 plus all skills, which is definitely something that I can make happen by the time the next episode rolls around. So that's all from me. I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.